That's so cool. We're really in a far more pagan version of Halloween, right? And summoning it, I feel like. So this is so appropriate. Mm. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. It is time for the spooky season. Yay! This is really my favorite time of year. I'm such a nerd for like Halloween stuff, horror films, definitely my favorite genre. So I am really excited to announce that all of October, I'm going to be taking a look at Halloween themed music videos, horror themed music videos. So if you have any further recommendations, put them in the comments. I already have listed a couple, but if you have any more ideas of like spooky videos that I should be taking a look at, I can't wait to get in the mood for Halloween. So to open this season, I am going to be taking a look at Faun's Halloween. Thought it would be appropriate to start with that one. So yeah, get ready. In the meantime, my name is Manon the Reaper. I'm a filmmaker, I'm a writer-director, and I make movies. I make short films. Actually, I'm working on my first feature film now, which is incidentally a horror film. Not so incidentally, it's kind of just what I do. You can also watch my own horror short film on my channel. It's called On Control. I'll link it. What we do here on the channel, we take a look at the more cinematic aspects of music videos and how they're made, how they work so well together with the music, and that's what we're gonna do today. So get ready.
Spirits on these magic hours, dwelling in the sylvan bowers, in the trees is a ghostly breeze. Light a candle for the dead, who speaks of fur to warm their bed, and in songs bless the ancient ones. Halloween,
In moonlight we gather to join with the unseen, calling the spirits who come forth on
the sacred smoke of juniper and buckler purifies the
What a great opening. It's so folksy, so kind of more old school Halloween vibe. So love that. Love that. This is such a cool opening shot. What a cool costume here. Well, I don't think she's actually wearing a costume other than body paint. Love these bracelets, but this thing. What is this? And is that foreshadowing to what's gonna come? Very cool. Oh, I forgot to mention, I'm wearing my landmark shirt, and I wore it for the occasion. Look, it's also got like graves and skulls and stuff. Thought it would be appropriate. Anyway, sorry. Got distracted for a second. Forgot to mention it. Yes, loving this so far. Very, very blue toned. Everything is very blue toned. We got this sort of, I guess he must be like a apothecary or something. Like a chemist. Physician, maybe. What do we call these types in this setting? We got a big blue light here coming through the window, which is causing this beautiful outline here. Very atmospheric. Got quite some big choices in the color grading department. So there's a lot of the blacks are a little bit more blue toned. We have a lot of orange going on, which is making his skin tone, wash away in the background just a tad, because everything in their environment is so brown as well. And because they really amped up the oranges, it's looking very kind of the same color almost. And you can see that in some other places as well. But I love the outdoor settings, and this is also cool. I love these tattoos. I don't know if that's real tattoos or not, but they're looking very appropriate for this mysterious creature here who's grabbing the hair. So I don't know what's going on, but it's very cool looking. And I love the song so far. It's very cheerful. It's celebrating, the arrival of Halloween. I feel like maybe I'm projecting things. That's how I'm feeling today. Love how they're playing around the fire, and the fire is also casting these beautiful lights on their face. And these sort of nymph-like women are dancing around the fire. It looks really beautiful. Just and we have some beautiful lighting coming from this direction that sort of hits them on the side here and gives them this sort of really beautiful sort of rim light. Just very pretty. And again, you can kind of see how here the oranges are just very notable in their hair and some of their skin here. It's really cool body painting here, by the way. I'm now only because I've paused it, I'm sort of skipping through the shots here. Um, we can see it a little bit more because otherwise we just saw them moving. But and it's very intricate, more intricate than I thought as they were dancing around the fire. So really loving that. Very pretty. And then they head into the woods where again it's very brown, very warm. They took out all of the saturation of the green, so the green is looking almost blue-gray. As you can see here, like you can see the leaves here that were supposed to be in reality they were green. They really changed up the grade quite a bit to be more orange, which and to be fair is really fitting with Halloween, right? The pumpkin colors and the fall colors. So that's it's nice. It is cool looking. And then they really do contrast that by making the blacks a little bit more blue-like. And that goes into color theory too, where the combination of blue and orange always looks really visually pleasing. Ooh. And this knife, I wanted to say also that this is such a beautiful prop. Looks really cool. I love that they're just digging for this randomly and find this beautiful thing. So that's really cool. Also wanted to point out his hat, his sort of steampunky hat. Really cool. Love this look. Okay.
The sacred smoke of juniper and buckler purifies the air. Dressed as fae, we chase the bad away.
In moonlight we gather to join with the unseen, calling the spirits who come forth on Halloween.
Ooh.
Holy fire, blessed waters, guide your loyal sons and daughters.
Darkest night and shiny moon, strengthen our song and tune.
Holy fire, blessed waters, guide your loyal sons and daughters.
Standing in the moonlight there, with stars under the horn and hair.
Holy fire, blessed waters, guide your loyal sons and daughters.
And through the misty night forlorn, shines the crown from horn.
Holy fire, blessed waters, guide your loyal sons and daughters.
The green Lord haunt wonders amain, help us to be born again.
Holy fire, blessed waters, guide your loyal sons and daughters.
In moon
That's so cool. We're really in a far more pagan version of Halloween, right? And summoning it, I feel like. So this is so appropriate. Just wanted to head back a little bit. because we head into the woods now with these ladies, and I really noticed that compared to the other shot that we saw in the woods where everything was so sort of muddy and brown looking, we have a little bit more of a balance here in color. So we do see a little bit more green here in the background, and these light rays are really beautiful. I don't know if they brought a smoke machine or if it was just really foggy. Um, both are possible, I guess, although given how clear or how bright the day is already, I doubt that it was actual fog. We don't see much of that here too. So probably smoke machine as I'm talking this through out loud. um, but that always does so many beautiful things with sun rays. So this is really, really beautiful. And we have some more of these shots here. This is just really beautiful and sort of more well balanced than the other shot that we saw. So loving this. Really, really, really beautiful. And so they are what I'm guessing, and I guessed this at the right moment where just as they were making this sacrifice to the three, I'm just gonna call them nymphs. I don't know what creatures they are or are supposed to represent necessarily, but they give them the sacrifice of, you know, the herbs and the herbs and the knife, and it's for the ritual clearly, and so they gather some of that stuff here. Then we have more dancing, and then we have this beautiful segment here where there is a pink light positioned here, which is a little bit tonally different from what we've seen so far, but it does some really interesting stuff here in the light, and I love how they, with these crazy costumes, which are a little, you know, like roots, but also like iron somehow. It's an interesting look for sure. Absolutely love this sort of tangled look. I don't know what it is. And this kind of, I see here now, it kind of looks like a belt here. I don't know if there's more like straps. But it's such a, oh, there's bones too. Yeah, I saw that. Like here is a jawbone too. Oh, and these are antlers. Like there's a whole thing going on here. Absolutely love the look of that. It's so kind of creepy, foresty, pagan looking. Just really gorgeous. And the all of the makeup is just great too, and like their body paint and all of that. This is also a stunning shot. Just really great. And here's the moment where they're going to give them these things for the ritual. Ah, just some really beautiful shots. It looks like it's already a little bit later in the day, and they are casting some really long shadows here and are just casting a very warm light on them. Absolutely love the look of this and kind of how warm and cozy it looks. And it's a nice contrast with this blue here and the sort of soft yellow orange that we got going here. It's a little, I mean, it's still a very big contrast in terms of the cool and the warm, but here it seems to be a little bit more natural looking. So absolutely gorgeous. And then it's night and they start performing the ritual and then they start dancing. So, and they give each of them this dot on the forehead. Really beautiful shots, especially because this is so black. And then they again have like this beautiful rim light here where we see their faces outlined so beautifully.
Sons and daughters.
Yeah. Just really gorgeous. Really, really beautiful.
Green Lord haunt wonders amain, help us to be born again.
Holy fire, blessed waters, guide the loyal sons and daughters.
In moonlight we gather, to join with the unseen, calling the spirits who come forth on Halloween.
That was it already? Ah. That's so great. It's a VD Pictures video. Well, that explains the costumes because their costumes are always so good. Love that. Just really, really nicely done. Anyway, that said, let's watch through the credits. The witches. Okay, there were witches. And the alchemist, of course. That's what we were looking for. Really loved some of the fire effects, by the way. I've covered quite a few VD Pictures videos by now on this channel, so for some reason I didn't know it was theirs. Otherwise, I would have mentioned it, but I'll link to a couple of theirs because they do such a great job with these videos. Like I did a Powerwolf one and a Lord of the Lost video by them too. So just really loved their pagan spin on Halloween here, and I'm that's I believe what Faun does. So I think this was just really lovely, and what a great opener to the Halloween season, to the spooky season, and I'm just really stoked. What are your plans? Are you gonna be doing anything to celebrate Halloween? I know for me, like in the Netherlands, it wasn't really something that I grew up with. It's not really something that was celebrated. I actually don't know if it's more of a thing nowadays. Maybe. Either way, here in the US, obviously people get dressed up and they have Halloween parties. Haven't gotten any invites yet to any Halloween parties. I think, oh, I have this dream of either going to a Halloween party dressed as Karlach or do my first ever cosplay as Karlach or something. I love Karlach from Baldur's Gate 3 so much. Anyway, that would be my dream. But yes, anyway, let me know about your plans. I would love to know. And if you have any more suggestions for more horror slash Halloween themed videos, please feel free to add them to the comments. Also, come hang out with us on Discord. We have got some fun stuff planned for this month, and you can find the link to that below as well. And in the meantime, all my loves, stay safe this month. Keep all of the creepy creatures away, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.